Good morning, everyone. My name is Shakti Perdana Saryansa. I'm a physics teacher from Binus School Bekasi. I would like to present my GCED project that have been done this year in March 2023. The title of my project is Student Summit on GCED 2023. Student Summit on GCED is a network of student leaders, teachers, and experts partnering to foster and amplify student voice on global citizenship education. The Student Summit brought student leaders together to explore how students' voice about global citizenship and global environmental problems looks now and into the future. And this event featured workshop, plenaries, exhibition led by inspiring students leader. The summit is meaningful two-day program, which included international speakers, facilitated an interactive sessions, and opportunities to connect, learn from, and network with one another. Day one focused on issues, challenges, and possibilities, while day two look at action plan that student can use to tackle the issue. Best practices sharing. We have also best practices sharing. The first key activities was that they had to discuss and get the inspiration from the past or ongoing school project, which were displayed on their poster at the venue. There are 11 posters which are describing 11 projects related to the GCD from 11 schools. The participant created poster which showcase their past or ongoing project before they came to the venue. Their poster addressed different problems in terms of environmental issue and another concern of GCD. Poster creation had been informed during technical meetings so that it could be prepared at the least a week before summit. We also have a group discussion led by expert. There were workshops for students and teachers that will be separated for some topic. Both were running simultaneously, and it was conducted by expert from Abseo expert and also some expert from Indonesia. Some expert from Abseo were invited via Zoom, and participants will be sitting in the hall joining the workshop offline. The experts were from Abseo, City Governmental Agency, and Bantar Gebang Society as the representative, and also uh, we invited Green Welfare as a NGO. Interesting part also in this summit, we have a reflection and takeaways in which the students had to write reflection and takeaways that they've got after each session. It was fun moment reading all student takeaways, and then they really love this activity to reflect their understanding and also their takeaways after joining the session. While day two, tackling challenges and making plans. Students have to share the initiative and also they listen to the alumni alumni experience. We invited Ignacia is a director of Edu and Entertainment of Green Welfare and an NGO in Indonesia. She is also the president of Become More. She shared her best practices and she is very popular with the participant because she is still high school students, same as the participants. Okay, the participant also present their action plan. Okay, beforehand they discuss the action plan together with their teams, also the chaperone teachers. Okay, this one, taking challenges, making plans. This all the the examples of students. The key outcomes. You see the competencies of teachers and students. Since summit was held at school, students have become more concerned about issues related to GCD. This is marked by many groups of students enthusiastically taking part in competition to build ideas to solve problems regarding the environment, waste, renewable energy, and even conducting research. And apart from that, they also continue to collaborate with his fellow students at other schools through a network formed after the summit. As for the teachers at Bino School Bekasi in particular, they were starting to be introduced by step by creating lesson plans and scheme of work that integrated GCED as the context in their respective learning. Currently, we have monthly meeting and annual training to discuss GCED and share best practices on GCED. And key outcome, the next key outcome is locally relevant GCED action plan develop and project implementation. We got the participant have already created their action plan and also they shared their project. The third network of students, teacher, NGO, and agencies. We had the network already. While evaluation, we have a full support from UNESCO and schools. The name of SEO attracted a huge participant interest, and participants were fully registered. Speakers were from UPSIU and NGO, expert in their field and able to connect with students. Networking activities were one of the favorite activities according to the students. And the weakness, maybe it seems that teacher must be invited as a participant too in activity that require them to produce an output like learning resources, lesson plan, and instruct. And hands-on activity will be great for the participant. Presentation can be divided into small groups, so it enables students to hear and give input to others. Key success factors. We have three key success factors: partnership, collaboration with the Students' Council as the main actor, contextual, and Gen Z oriented. For the scale up plan, the plan for scale up is divided into two movements done at the same time to maximize the impact. We think about the domino effect. So with this GCED theme selected for the scale up project is welfare in a polluted areas. Our focus group that will be involved are the students are as the drivers of GCD, of course, and educators as the guides for GCD learning journey in the classroom. And then one of our objectives is from the classroom to community, to reach out community. The teacher summit on GCD is targeted for various schools from around Bantar Gebang and other Bekasi areas. From the starter groups, hopefully there will be a cascading movement to family, community leaders, and media focus groups. And in students focus group will have a follow-up student summit. The educators focus group will have the first teachers summit on GCED, and the summit will also involve support from teachers and GCED expert from Kemendikbud, Indonesia Ministry of Education, and also CQ Kitab and Science. The focus group of Teachers Summit on GCED is to introduce and train the students to incorporate GCED into their lesson in the form of scheme of work and lesson plan. We are hoping the school leaders and also teachers can be influenced to be on board with GCED. Included in the sharing and training session will be the sharing of core conceptual dimension of GCED, sharing of research and community movement design and management, and also we plan to have a Bantar Gebang visit, landfill visit, welfare in polluted areas, and connecting the GCED problems and the subject knowledge. Fourth, the scheme of work and lesson plan making. That is the final activity based on the sharing, training, and visit to the landfill, of course. Last, the focus of follow-up student summit is for the students to actively and collectively address and resolve GCD issues, specifically the chosen theme of welfare in polluted areas, including in sharing and training session will be sharing GCED with the focus of SDG 1, 2, 3, and 6, sharing of research, design, and management, sharing of community movement design and management, a visit to Bantar Gebang landfill to identify the specific GCD problems in the area, And the last plan and start a collaborative community movement focusing on developing welfare in polluted area. And we have five key activities as follow. Pre-activities a week before summit, they created a video or poster to record their experience or their past project related to the GCED to sharing session, summit day one, Bantar Gebang visit, summit day two, and application and action plan, summit day three, and the last development report, culmination day, and we plan to have this culmination day after summit, is about 1 or 2 months after summit. That's all that I can present about our project and also the plan for scaling up project. Hopefully, it can meet your expectation, and we hope to uh, work with you again. Up to you. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and see you around.